Okay, guys, how's it going? So, as I promised in another video, I am going to go over comments and questions and internet stuff today. And I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I've gotten pretty backed up, so I'm going to kind of go back a few months on it. And I've got all these tabs open at the top of my screen here. I went over them this morning when I had a chance to get the comments that I kind of wanted to like re-comment back on, but sometimes it's too difficult to just type out whole paragraphs of information. So I'm going to give some shout outs to some of you guys and just talk about YouTube really. So, as I have mentioned before, I kind of started this channel a few years ago as like a DIY, or for me to be able to put a video up. In case in point, we're going to talk about this one, the Baldwin 6320, which that's actually the second one that I've done. There is another one somewhere down the row here. But that was so when somebody would call, I could say, okay, well, go to this video and go to, whatever minute mark and tell me if this is what you need or this is your problem. So, that worked out for a while. And I did a few videos and I would post them and not really think about it. But as y'all know, as of about a year ago, I started doing more and more, and I kind of got more into it and fully involved now. And so we're going to go over some comments and stuff. We're going to try to keep this as short as possible. And I am doing a dual recording here. So the reason I have my analytics up is to talk about the videos that get the most comments, obviously, because they're watched the most. So I did this Jeep Wrangler, which is one of these tabs, but I did this Jeep Wrangler video like a year ago, and it was totally unplanned. I wasn't really doing YouTube videos at that time. I was just thinking, hey, I could post this, and if somebody calls me with a Jeep problem, I can say, hey, well, check out this video, as the original part of my point of doing videos. So I did it. I was in a garage. It was dark. This was for a customer of a friend or whatever, and it was totally, I didn't have any camera mounts, I didn't have my GoPro, I didn't have lighting really well. So I went ahead and did the video, and it's gotten, not thinking that it would be my #1 video. You know how that goes. But yes, I agree, the lighting was shitty, the camera was shaky, and I've had so many comments. I've had to delete some because they were just rude. I delete rude comments. So if you want to be rude, go somewhere else, because I'm going to delete it. I don't care. If you want to be rude, go be rude somewhere else. So anyway, this video and a few others have gotten a lot of rude comments that I've deleted and sometimes blocked the people. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So, antique desk locks and keys, that one has gotten pretty high up there. And basically all of my top ones are kind of DIY, except for the infamous locksmith view on Locksport. So I've got them all right in no particular order. Some of them I just want to make comments on. Some of them I want to reply to. Some of them I want to thank. So let's just get going on it because, the clock's running. So the first one, the 87 Jeep Cherokee. Let's watch a minute of it. Not a minute, but... So yeah, it's dark. I'm in a garage. I'm moving back and forth erratically because you kind of have to do that when you're working in a car. And I think I had a headlamp on maybe, and I had a drill lamp. So,
I'm just going to walk my screwdriver
I mean,
around.
if you make that big, and I know this isn't the best way to do this, but this is the best way to do it for me quickly. So yeah, it's dark. I'm in a dark garage, but I mean, this helps. So this may help some people, which it has. I've gotten good comments on it. But we go down here. Video bounced around so much I was getting seasick. Okay, sorry. That's just terrible. I would demand a refund if I were you. Sorry, didn't mean to be so negative. Wish it was steady on the steering wheel. Okay, well, like I said, unexpected. Dude, Dude! If you can't hold the camera better than that, get someone to hold it for you. Yeah, let me whip out my wallet and pay a cameraman. Watching this in full screen is nauseating. Well, then watch it in small screen. Thanks for the instructions, though. Is that like, thanks but no thanks, or no thanks but thanks? Pushy downy thing. Yeah, sweet video. All these other guys are like, cool. Appreciate it. Next. Whacked Wednesday. Why do I have this up? Oh, Caveman Sparks. Hey, dude, I am U-Rock, and I still have those. I've got I got a load 2 pinning kits, so I will have some ready to go out for you, and I've got some special surprises also, in addition to plastic deals. This was a just some of the guys talking. A lot of you guys who comment all the time, like Leon, you rock. Steel Pinnings, you rock. Lockpicking Magician, you don't seem like you're on very much, but you rock too. Neo, I hadn't heard from you in a while, Neo. So yeah, just to go ahead and get this out of the way, man, you guys that comment and watch my videos, you rock. So appreciate that. Okay, my tool bag series. Okay, here's a funny one. Here's why I have this one up. You've got a lot of the same, and you don't really have good tools and any electric pick gun and any bump keys. I do have bump keys, and we'll see something on another one, and mini decoder. So you're just going to go for open the door with force, mate. Okay, you're Australian, obviously. Spend more money so that time you respect your customer and you do the job professional. Okay, I don't have good tools, and an electric pick gun makes me professional. You know, I appreciate the comment and I appreciate the sub, but that's not what makes you professional, dude. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. To each his own. Everybody who does locks does their own thing. But as far as good tools, I take offense to that, because I've spent a lot of fucking money on tools over the years. A lot of fucking money. What happens to your voice? I changed my voice to break it up. Just whatever. So yeah, tool bag videos. And then there's another one. Rubber Band. He's my Twitter buddy. I love gear reviews in that sweet southern accent. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I can talk in a sweet southern accent if you really want me to. That's kind of a redneck accent. Yes, I've been in the South all my life. I know you guys are like, ooh, like, I've had a couple of comments on the Southern accent thing, so mine is not as bad as many people's in Mississippi, but I do, you know, you in one area for long enough, you're gonna have that same accent. So, damn, you're worse than a woman. This is bags. Yes, I am. I'm a bag hoe. I love bags, but when you have a shitload of tools, you kind of need bags to put the tools in, right? Tam, I haven't heard from you, Tam, in a long time. Hope you're doing okay. Looks like he bought a Husky too. And I've been using those, and I hadn't done a follow-up video because I said I was done. But yeah, I'm sticking with Maxpedition. They're okay, but I like Maxpedition. Okay, the infamous 6320 mortise lock. So I've got 3 of these videos out, 2 or 3 of these videos out. And see what you see here. Night Owl ended up getting it. I did. Lock Butcher got it first. I sent it to Lock Butcher. Lock Butcher sent it to Night Owl. Night Owl just sent it to somebody talking on Twitter about it. And then this is my older one, which was vertical. I redid it because it was vertical, and people were like, "Oh my god, a vertical video!" And then the world ends because your video is vertical. This was like 2.5, 3 years ago. So I mean, that's when the phones weren't as good as they are now. So anyway, I think this one is leaving Night Owl, going to somebody else on Twitter. Good luck with that. But it's gotten a lot of views. Good reviews. These thumbs down. Don't thumbs down a video. Get a life. I don't care if you agree with it. Sometimes when I don't have time to go through videos, I go through the guys that I've subscribed to, like Steel Pinnings and Leon, all those guys, Neo. I go through, if I don't have time to watch all the videos, or if I'm not interested in it, when I click it open and see I'm not interested, I hit thumbs up because you took the time to do a video. Thumb down in a video, unless you're being like rude or stupid or horrible, we still take the time. All of us who put content out take the time to do the video, and it's not easy to do. Stop thumbs down, and I will post a video, like I'll post a 20-minute video, and within a minute of it coming online, I automatically, it's like people subscribe to me just to dislike the video. Get a life. And get off my channel. Go somewhere else. But anyway, whoever's getting that 6320 Baldwin, have fun with that. Next freaking Friday, one of my day videos. Haha, those are tough to put together, especially because I'm running low on memory on my phone always, because I use my phone for everything. But I have it set to this because somebody said here, the key shower. I bet many didn't catch that. Oh, excuse me. My throat. My favorite part of this. My favorite part. Yeah. And that's that. Antique desk collection keys. This is another big video. This has gotten huge views, but it's not my #1 video. It's my #2 video. I've gotten a lot of customers from this. I've had people send me locks from out of state to fix and make keys for. So I appreciate you customers who have a need for something. We'll be glad to help. We ship and mail out and receive stuff all the time. So if you have an issue, just send me a message through YouTube, which I do check. Or our Facebook page, whichever. All my notifications are on for the most part. Oh no, hold on just a sec. I've got to transfer this. Oops, sorry. That'll help me download easier. Okay, and I'm gonna have to merge all this. So where were we? Antique Docs. I've gotten a lot of customers from this, so that's been a pretty good video. And actually, I deleted one, but the last person that sent a thing, he was like, this doesn't show how, and I'm assuming this video doesn't show how to make keys. It says discussing the different types and key making. It doesn't say I'm making the key, which I do make a key or whatever, but
the key to financial well-being.
Yes, I monetize some of these. I mean, so yeah, on this one I didn't actually physically make a key during the video, but that's not the title of the video. The video is discussing the different types. It's an information video. I've got other videos. Other people have videos. Why post something on comments saying, this doesn't have anything to do with making a key? What a waste of my time.
Some people call these skeleton keys, and they think that they fit all of them.
Just going to shake my head at that. If you say it's a waste of my time, then I'm just going to shake my head at that. Okay, so this guy, who I know it is from a long time ago, and he has been blocked since then. I actually threatened to block him because he was posting just dumb stuff, and then I'm sure he has another account that he's watching this on, but whatever. And then after I blocked him and brought it back, I was never able to comment. Like, I can't comment on his... I can't comment on it. I don't know if he blocked me somehow or whatever, but if I can't reply to your comment, then, and see right here, I'm talking about that, I can't reply. If I can't reply to your comment, then I'm blocking you. Sorry. Don't know what that was, but, interior deadbolt strike plates. First off, interior door. Yes, I use short screws. This was to keep a kid from going upstairs or downstairs or lock a kid in. No, it had a thumb turn. I wasn't locking the kid in. It was to keep kids and animals from going up the stairs that you see are right there. So, no high security, no need for it. Now the strike plate, it looks like a entry lock strike plate, but it's not. That's what comes with deadbolts nowadays. If you've opened a package of a deadbolt in the last 5 years, they have these lipped deadbolt plates. They don't have the interior lip on the plate, but they are lipped over the door like that. I don't know. Take it up with the interior designer who decided to come up with the thought that 2 of them would look better than not. I don't know why they did that. I don't make deadbolts. That's a deadbolt strike plate. It came with it. Okay, so Don, cool. Sending to this was a reply on just a video, and this is just I just want to point this out because the guys, those of you that are still learning or still new to the trade as far as locksmith, I'm glad that I'm able to help you guys. I mean, I know how hard it is doing stuff by myself. When I came in, I worked for somebody who was a locksmith when I started here. I had previous knowledge and I started here and I worked for somebody, but he was like useless as tits on a hog. Yeah, that's the saying. Southern. He pretty much let me do what I wanted for years. So whatever. He did teach me a few things, hints and tips and tricks, but literally the first day that I started, he was sick and I had to go out to do an emergency rekey and by myself, and it was just like, whoa, okay. But ever since then, you know, I ran the shop for the most part, but he did his thing and I did the work. So yeah, I know how hard it is, especially you guys that are in smaller towns that may not get the call volume or have the call volume and may just do it part-time. All I can say is be patient. You have to be so patient. And with dealing with customers, dealing with locks, patient about everything. That's the main thing. And just do the best that you can and be honest if you can't do the best you can, and be honest and upfront with your customers and be there to assist your customers, not just make money from them. So you guys that are going to locksmith school, I've never gone to locksmith school. I've taken plenty of trade related classes, but I never we used to have a copy of that whatever, the Foley bell saw, which is a joke. I'm glad they're out of business because that thing was a joke. It still talks about warded locks. Warded locks may be interesting, but that has nothing to do with locksmithing. So we had the manuals. I gave them away to some older guy that worked for us for like 3 days. Didn't work out. So yeah, good luck with you guys. If you need anything, just shoot me a message. I'll try to help. What is this? Oh, another. Yep. So again, Eric. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing everything best. Well, I don't know about best, but I try my best. So thanks. Good luck. If you need any help, let me know. Let's see. Dremel. Yes, here we go. Safety glasses. Rune. I know I didn't wear safety goggles. Didn't do it, and that is bad, bad, bad. Especially with the Dremel. I had my glasses on. I really need to get a pair that'll go over my glasses. I'm not wearing them right now. I'm wearing a contact. So yes, bad, Jason. Okay, Ingrid. So y'all ignore Ingrid. I've known Ingrid for a long time. We used to be on Internet-Locksmith together, and we have a long history, and he's my Canadian crazy locksmith buddy. He knows what he's doing. He just likes being an asshole. Just like I can be an asshole too. But, yeah. So what's up, Inger? Should be getting cold up there in Canada, huh? Where was I? Oh. Yeah, so he's going to flame me on whatever he can. It's history, you know. That's what we do, is we flame each other. What is this one for? Okay, Smetsky. How do you pronounce that? Smetsky. You don't do videos, Smetsky. So Smetsky wants to win the box that I talk about here. And I did talk about it in this video. So I have a lot of locks that I go through that I don't need, and instead of going to scrap metal, I mail out to some of you guys. And I randomly do that. And yes, I've got some, but I'm actually, instead of just sending one out or having a giveaway or whatever, I've actually got enough to separate into 3 boxes. So at the end of this video, or at some point during the video, depending on how I end it, I am going to make this the giveaway. So this box right here where I'm going is where all of the still, I guess, good cylinders go. Right there. Somebody's going to win this box soon. So I've actually got 4 of those boxes, 3 or 4. I don't know how many. So I don't really care about package opening on video. If you want to do that, that's cool. Unless I tell you no, or make it anonymous. I don't really. Some of you guys have a lot of locks already. You can admit it. So I'm gonna do this contest where it's sexy. You're just gonna get a box. You don't have to worry about winning or anything. But if there are 2 more people out there who, you don't have to have a YouTube channel and you don't have to do package openings, all that, it'd be cool. But you don't have to. If you really need, if you like, or somewhere, and yes, I'm going to ship it to Canada. I'm not going to ship it overseas. I guess it's pretty expensive to do that, especially for heavy stuff. But if you're in the U.S. or in Canada, yeah, just post the number 42, because we all know what that number means. Post the number 42 in comments. Smetsky, don't do it. You already are going to get something. So shoot me a message with your mailing address. And those of you who don't have access to that, or are not in a big trading thing with other people and already have a bunch of stuff, then it's just some cylinders and stuff. It's pretty much the same thing I always send out, just random cylinders. Need to look at the time. I'm going to stop this for just 1 sec. Okay. So, still going. Yeah, if post 42 in the comments and shoot me a message with your mailing address. And the first 2 to do that, because I don't want this, I'm not going to, like I posted in that other video, I'm not going to put giveaway in the title, because there's a lot of people that will try to go for a giveaway that don't really need the stuff. They just want to win something. So if you are a locksmith in training and you don't have access, I'd prefer to send this out to somebody who's really serious about the hobby or about the job. If you're going for it for a work, but you don't have an access to a lot of stuff, 42, send me a message, you'll get it. Okay, we're getting to some fun ones here. Okay, so this one was the email order scam, and Mike Galagno asked me, and I want to clear this up. Mike asked me if I wanted to join the Facebook group. Okay, Facebook I use for business. Obviously, I have the SE lock page and personal, but I don't mix them. And ever since going back to the couple of videos ago where I was talking about internet locksmith, yeah, those of us. There are groups of us that have been involved with the locksmith forums for way longer than YouTube, way longer than any of these other video sites. And yeah, not interested, especially with Facebook, because I know how Facebook itself goes. Not interested at all. Thanks for the invite, but I know how things like that end up. I'll pass. Okay. Okay, if a locksmith, my locksmith commercial videos. So James, yeah, I'll do a video on this. I think some of the bigger guys, some of the bigger accounts have done this, where they make a copy a key on a duplicator with space and depth keys. What's the best way to get rid of hookers? James, I just want to tell you, I can't help you with getting rid of hookers. And if that's your problem, then I don't know. Good luck with it. But no, just kidding with you. I know it was a typo. It's funny that you typoed that though. So yeah, I'll do a video on that. There are a couple already out there, but I don't really use space and depth keys unless I have to. But yeah, I'll do a video on that later. It's just funny. How do you get rid of hookers, James? I don't know. Tell us how you get rid of your hookers, James. Okay, George, in my pick kit. That was kind of an older video. This racked up quite a few views. and 3 dislikes. Why? George, real locksmith don't have bump keys in they pick set. So I'm not a real locksmith because I have bump keys in my pick set. Again, I appreciate you watching and all that, but bump keys, actually, locksmiths came up with that, and then it was discovered bump keys are a means to an end. If I can open something damage free with a bump key, I don't care how I did it, I just did it. I mean, real locksmiths do carry bump keys, and I can get a little sticker right here that says not a real locksmith, but I think after 24 something odd years, I'm to the point where I can call myself a real locksmith. Why do I have this? Okay, Smacksy, I went over it. I don't know how this came back up. Yes, I'm gonna give you the box. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be one of my final ones. Actually, no, let's pause this. Let's go down to this one. Quick set, series part 2. So one of the questions that I had that I wanted to answer, Peter. Okay, you don't need to make a control key if you remove the lock. Just remove the lock rod as you would normally do on a clip style housing. So go in, remove the lock rod. We have our key, and then we have the control key. So we turn our key remove the lock, just remove the lock as you normally do on a clip style core housing. This will allow the plug to turn to the relay. You are right. So in the 12 o'clock position, you're right. I did not know that. But if you have the control key, you don't have to take it off the door. So, interesting. So, Peter, yes, good call. I can't really add it to my video, but I can add it to the notes. Surprised me. And then going to the deadbolt. So I didn't have a deadbolt. This is the outer cylinder, and you are right again. Good call. I'm not the quick set expert, sorry. Housing is screwed in, and if you turn the key, the inner housing can't. But correct me if I'm wrong, the inner part still has screws in it, so you cannot remove the inner cylinder if you have a double cylinder deadbolt, right? Right, I think. Pretty sure you're right about the outside. This will come out of the housing because I forgot the housing was actually screwed in. This tab holds this in the housing, but I'm almost 100% sure the inner cylinder, which I can't find one, but has the 2 screws that hold it in. So there physically wouldn't be a way to do that with the control key. So, yes, maybe on a double cylinder deadbolt or a single cylinder deadbolt, but if you have an interior, almost 100, I couldn't find it, but I'm almost 100% positive you cannot with the control key. So, yes, thanks for that info. Good to know. Good to know, guys. That is information that's good to know. So, going back to the locksmith's view on Locksport. This has been the worst video with comments. I've deleted fully half of these comments because some of you guys like being assholes or like being dumb. Most of the comments I got are from people who don't watch my other videos. They came across this because they watch other stuff, and of course with Locksport hashtag, it's going to come up. I appreciate all you guys who have commented, who are level-headed about it. This was a level-headed video. I guess the people who have downvoted this, 5, and the people who leave the comments that get deleted because they want to be superior about it. I'm not trying to be superior. I posted this because somebody wanted to send me a challenge lock. This turned into this, just me saying that I wasn't really interested in challenge locks, and it kind of turned into this. I'm just not interested in challenge. I don't care if you guys do challenge locks or Locksport or whatever. And yes, it does. There's a lot of comments on here. Yes, it is good for locksmiths because we have people that come to us and say, I saw this guy picking a lock on YouTube and now I need high security locks. Yeah, so that makes us money. We appreciate you guys. Y'all have made us quite a bit of money on that. And so, you know, again, I just did that video because I was just trying to say that I wasn't interested in challenge locks. I appreciate you guys offering it to me, but I like other cooler stuff. And nowadays, you know, part of the video was, you can read all these comments yourself, but one guy said, I can't find it now, but there's been so many comments that I've deleted that were just like, they took one sentence out of that video, out of the, what is it, 20-minute video or something like that? They took one sentence out of it and like harped on it and acted like I was like the bane of all lock sport people. 21-minute video. Out of that, all that, they like just flame in on one or two of the sentences. I have come so close to deleting that video, but then I start thinking, hey, I'm making money off of it, so whatever. I'll just keep deleting the comments. So why did you thread the chambers? And this just popped up on my radar. I didn't see it because it was posted to my channel instead of that video. So I'm getting out of time here. Thread one of the chambers you're working on. We go to that video, which is right here, and it was an old Defiant lock, and I threaded the chamber because it was wallowed out, and I was kind of worried about it. By threading the chamber, I can kind of feel how wallowed out that chamber is, but yeah, maintenance wise, I do that on sometimes when they're wallowed out, just to feel how the pin's sitting in, maybe to try to reform some stuff to see if I have to replace the core, which you do have to do sometimes. So that is it. Close that, close that. Oh, I want to read you this real quick. So this is a guy that I guess just started subscribing to me, and he is in the small town of Valdez, Alaska. Hey, Patrick. So this is a poem that I wrote. You have lost your keys, lost your mind, neither to be found. Looked up high, looked down low, looked all over the ground. No need to worry, we will be there in a hurry. Save your sanity, no need to stress, we will do the rest. Locksmithing is our specialty. So anyway, he wrote me a note. Alaska. Oh, that makes me cold. My Canadian friends all like, real locksmiths don't work in cold. Yeah, go up to Valdez, Inger. I bet he has it real rough. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm running out of time here, and I'm going to post a couple of pictures here. I may add in a little bit more, but that is my comment section for the day. So appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys. Don't mean to pick on any of you guys, except for a few. And don't get mad. It's all in good fun. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and y'all take it easy.